Hello YouTubers, this is Carmelita with 401 pound weight loss journey, and I'm getting ready to make a pizza. I'm gonna start my meal prep for the week. It is Saturday, October the 1st, and I've already got my ingredients laid out. For my pizza, I'm gonna make a crust out of almond flour, and here is the almond flour I use. It is Bob's Red Mill super fine almond flour, and I like that almond flour because it's so fine and it's just easy to work with. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and combine the dry ingredients together, and I'm going to put them in a different bowl, which will be 1.5 cups of almond flour. Now, I've already pre-measured everything, as you can see, because it takes time when I'm trying to measure and talk and do everything at the same time. So I have everything already prepared and ready to go. And also I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. We're going to add all of our dry ingredients, our spices, to really make it taste like it's a good Italian pizza. I got here about a teaspoon of basil, garlic powder, crushed red pepper, and of course we cannot leave out the oregano. And so then what we're going to do is we're going to take and whisk all that together. Let me grab a whisk here. So we're going to just whisk all the spices. See, I'm going to just whisk them all up here real good, like so. And get all the Parmesan cheese clumps mashed together real fine. And you can smell it. Smells good. Smells really, really good. And that's what really makes the crust taste so good, is the fact that you have all those spices together. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're just going to set this to the side. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add our wet ingredients. And our wet ingredients is going to be 1 egg, a whole egg. And I get my eggs, these are organic eggs I get at Costco. I have more, trust me. Oh. There we go. 1 egg. And then we're going to add some tablespoon of olive oil. I have my olive oil here. It's organic olive oil. Like so. There we go. And 1/4 cup of water. We're going to take that and whisk it up right quick. All our wet ingredients. like so. The oil, the water, the egg, just blend it up really good. Okay, now that we got all that mixed up real good, we're going to take the wet ingredients and we're going to add it in the bowl with the dry ingredients. Now my hands are already clean, so you don't have to worry. I hate using my hands, and I forgot to pull out my gloves, so we're going to go on and use them anyway. But I'll start off with the whisk. And the reason I don't use the whisk too much is because the whisk, it gets caught up in the whisk, and I just use that to get it started. And then I take my hands and I just kind of mix it all up together because I want to get it all in here real good, real fine together, okay? If you could smell the aroma, it smells like an Italian pizza restaurant in here right now. It smells so good. Too bad they don't have smell-o-vision for the TV. It'll have you running out trying to get some good Italian pizza. The good thing about this pizza is it's low-carb pizza. And this crust is 7.2 grams of protein and 2.6 grams of fiber and 14.3 grams of fat and a total of 167 calories. Now, with that being said, see, it's all mixed up real fine there. That's my ball, and I'm going to roll that out in between some parchment paper. With that being said, it makes 8 slices of pizza. So, you do the math. That's not bad, huh? Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take parchment paper and we're going to flatten the pizza. We're going to make the pizza dough. We're going to flatten it out in between 2 pieces of parchment paper. We're going to move that to the side for now. And I like to put something on my parchment paper to hold it down a little bit. For some reason, alright. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this, the dough we have over here, see that? And we're going to put it right like so. We're going to put that in between the parchment paper. And we're going to flatten it out. Okay. This is how it gets started. And then I take my rolling pin and I'm going to finish rolling it on out. So, like so. We're going to get it all nice and flat. Move some of this stuff out my way here. Make some room on the counter. I don't like to get it too thick or too thin. I don't want it too thin because I don't want it to be so thin to whereas I won't be able to pick up, you know, my pizza once I put the toppings on. Now I have found that to be a little problematic when making my pizza. The first time I did this, it was so thin to whereas I couldn't really pick up my pizza too good, so spin out just a little bit more. So I try not to get it too thin. Alright, I think that'll work. I've already greased my pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over my pizza pie pan, which has already been sprayed with coconut oil. And what I do is I'll take this off like so. And I just take it and I lay it over in my pizza pan like so. I love working with this parchment paper. It makes life so much easier. Now it may come off on the parchment paper a little bit, but that's okay. You know, we could just work with it from there. And that's what I do. I just generally just take it and work with it from there. So see all the, where it overlaps here, I'll take that and put that over here where it didn't make it in the pan. And I just put that together right like so. And the good thing is the pan is greased perfectly, so it's not going to stick. It's going to be a perfect pie. And that's what I love. I love a good pizza. This pizza is so good to whereas Paulette, I made it one day and she never wants to really eat my low carb food at first. Now she's eating up my low carb meals. So maybe we both will finally be on the low carb, high fat, low carb meal plan, which would be great. That way I don't have to worry about bad things coming into the house. No temptation, you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is, this is going to go in the oven. Put that over there, make that a little thicker. Okay. This is going to go in the oven, and I'm going to bake it at 375 degrees, and it's going to bake for 25 to 30 minutes, the crust by itself. Now once this crust cooks, see that? Once this crust cooks, then I'll start adding my toppings. So I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Hi, welcome back. Okay, we're back. And this is Carmelita. Once again, now we're all done with the pizza crust. As you can see, it's nice and hard. And what I'm going to do, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take 1/4 cup of tomato sauce, and we're going to pour that on here just like this. Make sure we get it all out. And then we're going to take a spoon, and we're just going to spread it around a little bit, you know, like so. So this is how we're going to make our pizza. So now that we got it all crispy and crunchy and good, next we're going to start laying our toppings. We have some mozzarella. So we're going to put some mozzarella down first. I like to lay my mozzarella first because it seems to bake better. So we're going to put some mozzarella. Never have too much cheese on a pizza, I tell you that. Alright. Now, I'm going to put some Kerrygold cheese, just a little bit of that on the bottom. This is just to get started. And we have pepperoni. I've got over here 2 ounces. I've measured it out. At the end, I'll give you all the nutritional values and everything I'm putting in here, which is not much because this is paper thin pepperoni, as you can see, paper thin. I make sure I put plenty of pepperoni all over it. Because it's so paper thin, I don't have to worry about, you know, how a lot of people buy the really, really thick slices. This is only 2 ounces here, so it's not as thick. That means I can use more. And I like to use more because it gives it a better flavor. Now also, what we have is chicken sausage. I like to put chicken sausage on mine. I'll put like 1 link total on the entire pizza. I just cut it up real fine. 1 chicken link. This link has jalapeno and cheese inside of it. And it's only 1 carb per link. Just like so. Now I am going to add a few onions, not a lot. Just to give it a little flavor. I normally do a few olives. I'm going to take and put some mushrooms. Not a lot, just a few. Just a few. Just a little bit. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so we're just going to put just a little bit of mushrooms. Give it a little pizzazz, a little flavor. I just cut up 3. It wasn't even 3. It was 2 mushrooms. 2 big mushrooms I cut up. And now I look like my phone is. Hey, I'm here. Hey, no, I'm here. I'm videoing right now. I'll call you back. Just come knock on the door. Come on. Sorry for the interruption, everybody. I have house guests coming and I'm trying to get this done before they get here. So, so we done put the onions on, and guess what? We have bacon. You know we can't do anything without the bacon, and it's fresh bacon I cooked in the oven, and then I chopped it up, and now I am going to top it on my pizza. That sets it over the top. Matter of fact, doesn't even look like I'm going to be using all my pepperoni. So, what that means is it's going to have less carbs in it than what I thought. I'm going to add a little more mozzarella. Once again, the more mozzarella cheese, the better. The better, the better, the better. Okay, throw that away. Alrighty, we're going to put a couple of more slices of pepperoni on the top. You can never have enough pepperoni. And then I'm going to top it with more, a little more cheese. This, once again, is the Kerrygold cheddar, the big block. What I did was I took it and I put it in my food processor. And that's what I did. So it's already shredded and ready to go. I'll put the last little bits of bacon on there. No need leaving it out. Just get it all done. Okay, so here is the finished product. Now we're going to take this pizza and we're going to put it in the oven for a good 20 more minutes, 25 minutes at the max. Okay, it's nice, it's heavy, it's filling, and it bakes a total of 8 nice slices. And the great thing about all of this is the pizza itself is so low in carbs and calories. It's unreal. What I did was because I used so minimal of everything, 2 ounces of pepperoni and the 1 sausage and just a few pieces of onion, not even a whole onion. The total carbs for the entire pizza was only 14 grams. The total protein is low for the entire pizza is 32 grams. The total fat was 58.3 and the total calories was 711. So then we take that and we divide it up by 8 and we wind up with 1.7 grams of carbs per slice, 4 grams of protein per slice, 7.28 grams of fat per slice, and 88.87 calories per slice. So this is great if you're on the ketogenic diet. I was worried about this at first, but thinking that this was causing me to gain weight and all this and that, because once again, I was doing a lot of cheating. I wasn't really following the program like I should have been. And when I started actually looking at the actual ketogenic food and the low carb foods, and if I just stick with that, there's no way I should gain any weight because they're really low in calories, carbs, and fat. And just monitor how much you eat. I know a lot of people think, oh, low carb, I can eat as much as I want. That is not true. We cannot always eat all we want. That is my biggest mistake. Listening to others thinking I can eat as much as I want. And I can't. So I will be doing a weigh-in. And I'm saying I'm doing a weigh-in to you guys because I'm trying to make myself accountable so I can at least break the stall and get this weight off. I need to start doing something to really get it off. I mean, yes, like I said, I've lost 30 pounds, but now it's time to go hard and do it right. So I'm going to do my next weigh-in 22 days from today. I don't want to do it too soon, but I'm going to do it 22 days from today. Monday, I will be starting going really in. That's why I'm trying to prepare all my foods and get everything together for when the week starts. I can get it all done. I have some baking to do for my job, some cookies, some PC Signature cakes and candies, famous pound cakes, and my famous Mother Lode cookies, which I've been working on and trying to perfect to make them low carb. As a matter of fact, I have some here that I made, and they're cream cheese low carb cookies with a little twist. I put, as you can see, let's see, here we go. I put chocolate chip in the chocolate chips in these, unsweetened chocolate, bittersweet chocolate, very low calories, very low carb, in these, and they taste like a little like a scone. They're really soft and they're delicious. So this was a little start, and I made them with nothing but coconut flour. It was coconut flour, eggs, and no baking powder or anything. Um, when I do them next time, I'll put the recipe and the link below, and all the information that I can put in there, so you can see how I made them. And they're really good. As you can see, they're small, they're bite size. I ate 4 of them with a regular cup of coffee this morning for breakfast. And I think they're just delicious. Matter of fact, let me turn around so you can see them. I have them on my table as a setup, so people can see them when you come in. So that's them right there. And gluten-free almond flour. I used Splenda and Swerve mix. I used a little more than what I tweaked the recipe, because if I only used the amount of Swerve that it was calling for, had no taste. It had no taste at all. I really don't know about Swerve, because the Swerve is the crystals are so big and crunchy. I used them in my fat bombs, and it's just too crunchy. But I did notice when I mixed the Swerve in with the cookies, because it baked, it melted the sugar. So for baking, I guess it's okay. But me personally, to really get the true cookie taste without the sugar, I mixed the Swerve with Splenda, and that's what I did. And that works for me. I don't know about other people, but it works for me, and it came out great. A nice breakfast mini cookie. And as you can see, it made quite a bit. That was one batch. So anyway, if you like this video, I will hit like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is Carmelita Etheridge, 401 pound weight loss journey. And I'm out. Have a good day.